Alrighty, we are back. So I'm going to go over the web-based first. So after you fill out your application, you are going to get an invite to do the web-based interview. It just comes in the email, and it's over the internet. Now, if I were you, I would suggest trying to find a computer with a ground cable for the internet connection. I know that some people, I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't take it on my laptop though. Some people had a problem where it froze up, it locked them out, and they got rejected. They ended up calling Disney and got it all figured out, but it's just kind of an extra hassle that you really don't need. So I would suggest, I went to my school's computer labs. As soon as I got done with class, I just went up to take it. I know that my heart was pounding out of my chest when I took it. The problem is that a lot of people get rejected. Let's just be honest. About 40% of applicants fail the web-based interview, which is scary. So I was scared to death to take it. However, I think it's pretty common sense on the first part for sure. Basically what they do is they give you a scale, 1 being strongly disagree and 5 being strongly agree. Now what this means is they will give you a question. Let's say I am always on time. So you would pick a number between 1 and 5, and 3 is neutral, by the way, and you pick that. Now the important part about this is to always pick the extremes. So either pick strongly agree or strongly disagree. Something that Disney is always looking for is you know what you're doing, you know what you're saying. So they want you to pick those strong extremes. If certain ones you're kind of confused about, I would put those as agree or disagree. Never put neutral. But try to limit it. I limited mine to 3 out of about the 100 questions that were asked, just because I wanted to go to the extremes. Some of them, they are looking for consistency. For instance, you will get I am always on time, I am never late, which you would put strongly agree for both of those, and then they'll give you I am often late. And you want to make sure that you put strongly disagree because they want to look for that consistency throughout. Some of them are a little confusing because we all know what Disney wants. Think in your mind, outgoing, social, always active. However, some of them are kind of confusing. The one that really sticks out in my mind was I like to party. Now, there's 2 different ways to think about this. One, social, which would be strongly agree. Yes, I'm very social. I like to hang out with people. But one of them could be, what if they're looking to see if you like to go out and drink and do crazy parties? So you want strongly disagree. So I wasn't sure on that one, so I just put agree just because I went on the social side. However, just answer honestly. If you do fail, most of the time I feel like it's because you're not ready. You didn't take it seriously enough. Or you were freaking out and just psyched yourself out about it. But I think that if you fail it, you honestly are not ready because, I mean, I'm looking at those questions and they're common sense. And then there's the second half. And this one is the hardest part in my opinion. I think this is where most people fail it. Basically, they'll give you a question and then give you 4 choices. So let's say the question is, after a long day of work, I like to blank. So they'll give you A, hang out with friends and do adventures. B, sit down and read a book. Sorry. C would be something like, go to a movie with friends. And then D would be cook and then later hang out with friends. So you don't really know what to do. Just put the one that you feel is the best. Some of them are really tricky. Like, I remember one was, what is most important in a job? And it'll be like, making sure that tasks from the company get done. One of them will be, make sure that the guest is happy. Another one will be, follow the rules. And another one would be optimism. So just put what you feel. Those ones are really hard. Again, I passed. So I encourage you to just calm down, breathe, and don't freak out, because that's the biggest detriment, is freaking out. Took me about 30 minutes. They said that it would take an hour. It is timed. You really don't need as much time as they give you. On the first section where it's the 1 to 5, they give you 5 seconds, which seems short, but it should be common sense. And then the multiple choice, they give you 20 seconds. I didn't have a problem with it. I know some other people did, but just encourage you to do well. So that's it for this one. Moving on to the phone interview.